When you think about what really slows a business down, it's rarely one giant single problem. It's usually all the small stuff, right? The thousands of little daily tasks that just eat away at your team's time, their energy, and their focus. So, does this sound familiar? Your team is brilliant, they're ready to innovate, but they feel like they're just running in place, bogged down by all that administrative work that, yeah, it's essential, but it's not the stuff that actually grows the business? That feeling of being stuck, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. And there's a name for this. We call it the mechanical middle. It's everything that just has to get done, but isn't where your big ideas come from. We're talking managing invoices, screening new job candidates, monitoring the sales pipeline, you name it. It's the operational glue holding things together, but when you do it all by hand, that glue turns into operational quicksand, fast. So the big question is, how do you escape that grind? Well, you've probably heard this quote before. Stop working in your business and start working on it. And to actually do that, you need a totally new operating model. This isn't about buying just another piece of software. It's about fundamentally changing how your business, well, operates. It all starts at the top with a new kind of leadership. So let's meet Maestro. Think of Maestro as your virtual co-CEO and chief of staff, all rolled into one. It's the central command for your whole operation, turning all those separate departments and messy processes into a single, streamlined conversation. So what does Maestro actually do? Well, it basically becomes the central nervous system for your whole company. It's not just automating a few tasks here and there. No, it's unifying everything, your strategy, your data, your human team, and a whole suite of specialized AI agents into one cohesive, high-performance machine. But of course, even the best architect needs a crew of specialists to actually build the thing, right? Maestro is the blueprint, but it directs a whole team to execute the plan. And that team is an entire autonomous C-suite. All right, let's meet this high-performance executive team. These aren't just tools, they're virtual directors, each one built to own a critical function of your business with absolute intelligence and precision. First up, let's talk about finance. Meet Fiducia, your virtual director of finance. Her entire job is to watch over your company's financial health and make sure everything is rock solid. So what are Fiducia's financial superpowers? She completely automates things like accounts payable and payroll. She delivers real-time reporting. But here's the real game changer. She uses a zero-leakage billing framework. What does that mean? It means no more costly human errors, no more missed revenue. Every single dollar is tracked and accounted for, making your cash flow totally predictable and secure. Okay, next, let's head over to the legal department. This is Lex, your virtual legal and compliance director. Think of Lex as the guardian of your business, making sure everything you do is buttoned up and compliant. Lex takes on that mechanical middle of legal work. All those hours your human team spends on routine contract reviews or trying to keep track of every little compliance deadline, Lex automates it all. This gives you this incredible enterprise-grade oversight and frees up your actual lawyers to focus on the big strategic stuff. All right, let's switch gears to growth. Meet Amplify, your virtual marketing director. This is the engine that's going to drive your brand forward, attracting, engaging, and converting your perfect audience. With Amplify, there's no more throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. It plans and executes campaigns driven purely by data. We're talking the whole shebang: content, SEO, ads, email automation, and the best part? Everything is tracked, so you see a measurable ROI on every single thing it does. But what about how your company actually talks to the world? Every phone call, every email, every chat, that's where Momentum steps in. This is your virtual communications director, the voice of your company, making sure every single interaction is flawless. And when I say every interaction, I mean it. Momentum is a full-on communications hub. It handles your phones, live chat, email, even social media 24/7. It can manage customer support tickets, automatically schedule meetings. It ensures your brand's voice is consistent everywhere, all the time, with zero downtime. So you've met the team, but you're probably wondering, how does this all actually work? What's the foundation that makes this whole autonomous C-suite possible? Well, it really comes down to two crucial things. First, and this is huge, they are always on. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This team doesn't sleep, they don't take coffee breaks, they don't go on vacation. It means your operations are running continuously without ever stopping. And the second key is seamless integration. This is so important. This is not about ripping out all the tools you already know and love. Nope. This is an intelligence layer that plugs right into the 500 plus apps you're probably already using. Your CRM, your Slack, your accounting software, you name it. So you get all this power without any of the disruption. So when you put it all together, this team of specialists, always on and plugged into everything, what you get is way more than just simple automation. It's a brand new operating system for your business. Let's look at a quick example of it in action. Okay, so picture this common workflow, from closing a deal to getting that cash in the bank. Your salesperson marks the deal as one in the CRM. That's it. Instantly, Fiducia, our finance director, jumps in. She auto-generates the invoice and sends it out. Then, she tracks the payment and updates all the financial records. And to top it off, Maestro grabs that data and sticks it right into the next executive report. It's completely seamless. No human handoffs, no "did you send the invoice" emails, just done. In that little example shows you the massive difference. The old way, it's all manual handoffs, data stuck in different silos, and just waiting for people at every step. The new way is autonomous orchestration. It's a unified command, it's instant execution. And that right there, that's the difference between being stuck working in your business versus finally being free to work on it. So you see, this is so much bigger than just making old processes a little bit faster. This is about fundamentally re-architecting your entire organization, building it from the ground up for speed, for intelligence, and for truly scalable growth. And that really leaves us with one final thought, one big question for you. Just imagine for a second that the entire mechanical middle of your business was just handled. What if your team, all your brilliant people, were completely freed from that repetitive work? If they could focus 100% of their time on innovation, on strategy, on the next big thing, what would you create then? What could you build?